I may as well talk to these two actually while they're here.
What can I help you with, detective?
Oh, one of them has already been paid.
I was right to pay it, yes? You have read them. What do you think?
You were wise to consult me, but bowing to their threat may have only shown that you are willing to pay for their silence. Is the secret they speak of worth so much?
I wish I could, but I have no idea. The letter was addressed to me, but I have nothing to hide. Maman took one look at it and disregarded the whole thing as someone's idea of a joke.
She looked at it. She is not aware of the second letter.
She doesn't know I paid the first. I thought I could make it all go away.
I think, is Fleurette connected to this? I mean, that would make sense.
Did you ask Madame if there was a family secret they could be privy to?
She said I was to ignore the letters and stop wasting my time with such foolishness. If there was something, she wouldn't tell me anyway.
Appears Mademoiselle believes her maman's attempts to brush away the serious nature of the letters as little as I do. How did you come by the money?
I couldn't ask Maman for the money. She was angry that I had even considered paying it. Gideon offered to help.
Pardon, did he not think you foolish for paying?
He did, but he said he couldn't stand by and watch me in so much distress.
How honorable.
We are soon to be married, detective. A loving partnership that faces their troubles together. They are his words.
I did not mean anything by it, mademoiselle. You have found yourself a husband that will stand by your side and do what must be done to protect you. I am most pleased for you.
And how has Elizabeth been since Luke?
As you would expect, she has been in quite a state. It was such a terrible accident. She kept it to herself for almost a week before she even told me.
Didn't he work for you? How did you not notice?
Pardon, how could you not know? Surely his absence from the house was noticed.
Maman fired him after he returned to the house. She said he could not be trusted.
But Mademoiselle Elizabeth's position was kept?
I begged Maman for them both, but she said if he was willing to go behind her back, what else could he do?
Falling in love is a far cry from committing even the smallest crime, n'est-ce pas?
A cruel and unnecessary decision by Madame Van den Bosch. She had no right to fire him and tear him away from his betrothed. I fear I may have upset her.
She has been a kind shoulder to lean on through all this mess, but it is her I worry about. She has been through so much.
I was not aware of what had happened, and by mentioning, I fear I may have only made it worse by dredging up the past.
Do not punish yourself, detective. You are not to know. I don't think your honest mistake will make much difference to how she has been feeling recently.
It is easier said than done. I've already seen a difference in Mademoiselle Elizabeth. She was once so exuberant and optimistic, seeing the positives in everything and everyone, but now I fear the loss of her love, and the careless reminder from moi may have dampened her outlook.
Merci, mademoiselle. I shall find you if there is anything further I need.
Okay. And we'll talk... Oh, no, right. Let's see... Has that... Oh, yes, that's opened up another option. Okay. First, and you're unaware.
I cannot see the logic in this. Perhaps a second look at the evidence in front of me.
Right. Payment acknowledged. Handwritten?
I must act on...
No. Payment acknowledged but unaware.
Order and method.
Oh, staff concerned. What? How does...
Another success.
I don't know why that's connected, but alright. They will no doubt be concerned for not only Angeline, but also for their positions at the house, will extend to their knowledge of the matter. That doesn't follow from connecting Madame unaware of payment to staff concerned. That doesn't follow. Ooh. That was new. Elizabeth hasn't been herself. Luke passed away. No. I mean, those are connected.
I should not be surprised by my own skills of deduction.
I was like, yeah, those are obviously connected. It's truly terrible that Luke passed away and to see how broken Elizabeth is. Okay, Elizabeth mourns for Luke. Connected to Fleurette. She's upset Fleurette was dismissed.
What a revelation.
Losing a loved one and not having a close friend to talk to would be difficult for anyone. She's lost loved ones. We don't have a connection from there, but we can deal with that. Has that chained to anything else? No. Talk to Gideon, talk to Zach. Yeah. And then we explore the eastern rooms.
Detective. It looks as though I'm...
Yeah, Mr. Sterling said my room was on the first floor.
Is that what he said? I can barely understand most of what he says with that accent.
I can understand Mr. Sterling perfectly, but Monsieur Demir is one more vin rouge away from becoming unintelligible.
I find his accent rather pleasant, reassuring.
I guess. Not too helpful when it comes to finding your room, though. You'll probably be the lucky one that has that hideous plant outside the door.
I shall take up no more of your time.
If I look here, will it tell me where my room is? Or do I need to find it? Written a small sign message. The mails are in the east wing. Okay. C'est ça. Let's go and explore. Oh, I need to talk to Gideon.
Please, ask away, detective.
Mademoiselle explained the payment of the letter.
I suppose you think I was unwise to pay it?
I am glad Mademoiselle requested my help before you fell further out of pocket.
Madame van den Bosch had no intentions of paying it. Whether she believes there is a secret that could ruin the family, or not.
It was an honorable move for you to make the payment. It was certainly no small fee.
Angeline is to be my wife, and then we shall be family. As far as I am concerned, my money is our money.
And I assume you heard about the consequences of my previous visit.
Angeline has spoken of it. You made quite the impression on her, detective.
I feel responsible for what came from that day. Florette's dismissal, and Luke's.
It is not your fault. Madame van den Bosch does not like it when her rules or authority are undermined. I tried to explain to Angeline the same, but her guilt has not left her.
Right.
Merci, monsieur. I shall leave you to prepare for tonight's celebrations.
Okay, so we want to go down to these eastern rooms. Well, eastern areas, try and find our room. Anything? A new connection about the blackmail. Where's new? Angeline was felt guilty about the dismissal. Gideon sees his money as the family's, but I think that might connect to the tried to
This
contact
will
Fleur.
not get me any closer to my goal.
Maturity?
I must act on thought and fact.
Mindful of the staff?
Magnifique.
Okay. Angeline's trying to do good, even though the dismissals weren't entirely her fault. Trying to redeem herself, she tried to contact Fleurette.
What a revelation.
I just jumped ahead. Mademoiselle Angeline says she never intended Fleurette to be fired. I believe her. Yeah, I mean, she was constantly like, oh no, it was someone who broke in. Certainly not the news I was expecting. Mademoiselle Elizabeth lost her beloved Luc. Young Fleurette, the maidservant, has not been seen, even with Mademoiselle Angeline's efforts. At least it appears the family have survived their financial difficulties. They may have alienated people and exploited people and fired them unfairly, but hey, at least they've got money. Oh, I did an objective. Cool. Oh, that was the what happened previously. Cool. Oh, clock. Time and skill it takes to build such a wonderful piece. It's an art form. Is that grandfather or a grandmother clock? Because I know they're slightly different. I think it might be size. Is the difference. But I'm not sure. Oh, some luggage. Zachariah Demir, I presume. It's rather expensive luggage. His room faces the back garden. So that's his room. Another clock. Okay, oh, that's just the same thing. This is a different room. Oh, that's for the other person's, apparently. Because he was just commenting that he thought I might have that room. So I must be in here then? Someone's bust. Oh, a plant.
Huh.
This plant is striking, full of colour. As long as that colour is green, it really draws one's attention in a positive way. Luggage. More luggage for Mr. E. de Silva, left unattended right between the two front-facing rooms. Oh.
Huh.
So maybe my room, but it looks like I have a few things to settle first. Do I? I would not consider any form of nature ugly, but I'm not sure how I feel about this plant. Come, my little grey cells, let's solve this mystery. Oh, okay, so because... Okay, so Thingy said it was... I had that room. Oh. Come... Oh, so this is assuming this is my room then. Bedroom next to Monsieur de Silva, this must be my room. Finally, I found ma chambre. Although the journey was longer than expected, the destination is really quite charming. I should make myself familiar and comfortable in my new surroundings. Well, let's have a look. I wonder if I will get a chance to catch up on my reading whilst I stay here. Oh, I thought that was a connection to something. Fireplace.
Oh.
Roaring fire, I could stand and gaze into the flames for hours. Okay. Nothing new. Okay, I was hoping for like a... There's a note that says something is afoot. Okay. Well, actually, no, let's look at that. Am I still... No. So we're just wandering around. We've done all of the jobs, all of the tasks, objectives. Oh, hello. The window. Snow has limited the view from the window, but it certainly has a beauty of its own. Even for a detective like myself, finding this room was quite an arduous task. The house may hold more secrets than I expected. Okay, so we've done another task. Oh, hello. Let's go and talk to Elizabeth.
Elizabeth, thank you for coming. I shall not take up too much more of your precious time.
Not at all, Detective. I had best not be away for too long. Madame would not be pleased when there is so much work to do.
Well, mademoiselle, if anyone was to ask, I required your urgent attention with a delicate matter. That should be enough to give you a moment's peace.
Thank you, Detective.
Can I assume you're aware of the probable blackmail ring in the area?
I have heard whispers, but this town is full of busybodies. It's hard to know what is the truth and what is hot air from socialites trying to outdo one another.
I would not have thought you want to join in with such chatter.
I'm not, but it can be hard to ignore. I try to quash any talk of it in the house. But it's easier said than done. When the staff are together, it seems to be a competition to see who can dream up the most scandalous rumour.
You are a loyal maid and friend. Mademoiselle Angeline is fortunate to have you.
It baffles me why they would target her in the first place. She has such a kind and pure soul. That may not be what you remember of Mademoiselle, but she has grown into a kind-hearted young lady.
Yes, so it could be something from the past. Or the fact that she's marrying into wealth.
I was wary of that when I arrived, but I myself can see a change in her, a maturity. And if it is as kind and pure as you have stated, she should not be troubled by the letter.
Letters, Detective. I have brought you the other.
Mademoiselle van den Bosch, you do not know me, but I know you and your family very well. Oh, this is the first one. For years you've stood high on your pedestal, attending parties, living the lifestyle of the upper class, a life that you were born into, all the while hiding a sordid secret that would tarnish the Van den Bosch name forever. Once a respected family with morals and nobility, but now you rely on riches and jewelry to show your worth, a worth that is not deserved, even residing in a home that was obtained under your lies, but not for long. For your secret to remain exactly that, take a small brown paper parcel filled with 5,000 francs addressed to Monsieur Dupont, du Barbier and Sons Cobblers, before sundown on Friday. If you do as I request, this will be the last you hear of me. You'll be able to return to your life of stolen wealth and excess. If you refuse, be sure the name Van den Bosch will be on the whisper of lips for years to come.
I have tried to tell her not to think any more on them, but she fears that even a fabricated story could ruin the family name. She even frets at what it may do to her engagement.
I have met Monsieur Demire, and I cannot see his love for Angeline diminishing at something so trivial. Merci for bringing this letter to me.
Mademoiselle Angeline worries so much about the family name, but from Mademoiselle Elizabeth's telling, she has nothing to worry about, at least from her own perspective. Perhaps the secret does not directly concern Angeline at all, and she's merely the easy target. Yeah, it's talking about her family in general.
Merci, mademoiselle.
You're not paying attention, Hercule.
Pleasure is mine, detective.
Oh, right. I thought there'd be like a little scene of her leaving. Right. Okay, so we only need to do these two. Right, so... What's the new one? Blackmail wishes the letter wants to see the family to lose everything, including the house.
I must take a different approach if I am to uncover the truth.
Okay, I thought that might be connected. Because this connection is that this is personal. The household and many secrets. I don't think that's overly relevant. They're aware of the blackmail. Do they? No, I mean that.
Something I am not.
It's handwritten. Yes, I've done those. Wishes the family to suffer. Can I connect to Cassandra? Wishes the family to leave the manor, but I don't think the manor's got any connection. But it's something here. Payment demanded.
Order and method.
No.
That.
Wait, what? These are not new.
I should not be surprised by my.
Okay. The staff members that are aware of the blackmail could possibly know the reason why. Appears the Van den Bosch secrets may not be a secret after all. The house staff may know what the blackmailer is holding over the family. I'm really confused. What the heck is going on? Right, so oh, this is all... Yeah. So the what, and then we have to work out... Yeah, what they've used to write. The house staff may know blackmail reason. In fact, old ones might know. They wish the family to suffer. Angeline's letter, the police orders over the previous weeks. Okay. Oh, you've got more to talk about.
Of course, detective. What is it?
Do you know where Mademoiselle Angeline is now?
She will no doubt be with Master Gideon. The party was just beginning when I came upstairs.
Ah, okay.
That is my cue to make a grand entrance. Am I presentable enough for the creme of society?
Quite handsome, detective.
Merci. If you catch me snoring, please poke me in the ribs.
I will use Madame's sharpest poker.